Hey, have you ever had something done to you by another person or a set of circumstances, just like the whole world went against you and you were harmed by that? Of course you have. We all have. Everybody has. The challenge is this, is if you dwell on that and you let it consume you and define you, it's going to hold you back from growing and developing as a person and being more productive, being more successful. So the challenge is how do you actually, forgive a person? Well, I'm going to show you how to do that in a minute, but the main thing is just remember, you've got only so much energy to go around, okay? It can be infinite if you allow it to be, but what holds you back, what keeps your energy level low and down, is having feelings of revenge and hate, anger. All those negative feelings are basically holding you back and keeping you down. And the fact is, it's keeping you from being in control of yourself and your own future. Okay, because when you dwell on these things and you have thoughts of the other person or whatever, believe me, they're probably not thinking of you. You're losing and they're winning. Okay. So the challenge is how do you do that? Well, the good news is there are processes you can learn to be able to forgive someone else. And really, what I'm getting at is not just forgiving. Like there's the forgiving, the act of forgiving. There's forgiving the being a forgiving person. That's what I want you to be. I want you to be a forgiving person, because then you can be at peace. When you're a forgiving person, things are still going to happen. Somebody's going to cut you off in traffic. You lose a business deal because somebody else was crooked. All right, stuff's going to happen. But it doesn't have to define you. It doesn't have to knock you out of your state of peace. Because when you're at peace and you get that space available inside you to be free, to be able to be productive, I promise you'll have a much more successful, fulfilling life. So let's just talk about how do you actually forgive somebody. It's actually quite easy. Not just saying it, but doing it, okay? We're going to go from doing to being. So on a sheet of paper, this is what I do. I do this every single day, every day. Sometimes I'm forgiving myself, because one of the beautiful things about going from forgiving to being a forgiving person is you go from forgiving others to being able to be forgiven yourself, okay? So first thing you do is get out a sheet of paper. There's multiple ways to do this. I've seen 3 or 4 different ways of doing it. Here's what I do. I just something like write a little letter to God. I'll say, Dear God, please forgive. And I'll name the other person. I'll name myself. I'll name the circumstances, okay? Just write it out in plain English, simple, paragraph form. And then the next paragraph will say, thank you, please God, forgive me for whatever this is, or please God, forgive the other person for whatever that was, okay? Do that. The third part is this is the most critical part. You're going to give it over to God. Just say, Dear God, thank you for transforming all this negative energy into your pure love and light, okay? Now it's all out of you and it's on paper, it's in front of you, you can see it. And then what you can do is you can burn it. That's right. If you can't go outside and light it on fire, then tear it up in little pieces and flush it down the toilet and watch it go down the toilet. Better yet, go outside, take a little lighter or a match and light this, let it drop to the ground before you burn your finger, of course, okay, and watch it. Watch it burn up and shrivel up, and watch it go up in smoke. Let it go up in smoke and look up into the sky and look around. Look at the clouds, the sun, look at the birds flying by. Look at the grass growing. You know what? The grass didn't care. The birds didn't care. The sky doesn't care. Only you cared. And now you don't care anymore because you just gave it up. Okay? Now you can be free inside yourself. If you really want to be at peace, you've got to be able to forgive others and forgive yourself. There's a much bigger process if you ever want to learn it, but this is the basic process that we teach people. And I promise you, you do this on a regular basis, daily basis. There's more to this. I'll teach you more later. But I promise you'll be on the road to being at peace, be more fulfilled, and being a happier person. Okay, take care. God bless you and your family, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.